My 3 guests today all have been on the pod before. All comedians, or at least hobby-esque comedians. We got Mike Devore.
Hey.
At the Ugandan comedian Birungi Birungi.
What's up?
And John Gard.
Hello.
Thanks everybody for coming on. Was it scratching when you were holding it? The mic?
I think so.
Was it? Okay, yeah, just be careful.
Can you guys hear that?
You fucked it up immediately.
Yeah, what about that? Is this okay? You can just talk really gently in your ears for the whole podcast. I can do this. I can do one of these. Just gonna squeeze it.
Just the tip.
That's a good reminder for anybody listening. If you're not watching us on YouTube, you just missed some amazing footage of John sexually molesting the microphone. Check us out on YouTube. If you're a regular listener, please comment on the episode, hit the like button, and subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications bell. Doing all that helps us out. I don't know. This is going to be kind of a different episode. All these guys have been on, and I don't know. John and I worked last night together.
Woo! Oh, yes.
Both of us. It's like we never left. I got my banana here. I'm gonna eat this while I ask you some questions.
Oh yeah, you spend the whole setup time. He runs around. I'm in professional mode. It has to be professional. Make sure the cameras are situated perfectly, and then as soon as I got a hot mic in front of me, I'm gonna put banana in my face.
What is that voice?
That's what you sound like.
Really?
No.
It's like, God, I hate my voice.
That's just like the regular voice you do when you're making fun of somebody.
This fucking dude, he was killing me last night. Like, so we did this private party, like a birthday party.
Oh yeah,
in Ballard, and like the lady that booked us, she came up to me after a show and she was giving me compliments, which Birungi likes after shows.
That's a callback. Okay.
But I want to start this by saying it was an awesome party. It was really good, but I had never done a private show like this before. And as soon as we got in there, the energy was kind of weird. And it was like, we were talking about it. We went to the bathroom together.
Yeah.
And
I think that
you went to the bathroom together
just to have a moment alone.
Okay.
You know, like
it was completely empty downstairs, but we chose to go to the bathroom together still.
it was empty.
You're like, what have we gotten ourselves into?
Well, we hadn't gone up into the actual party proper yet.
It's delicious.
And yeah, everyone can hear it. And so the whole downstairs was empty. And Adam's like, well, I'm going to just go to the bathroom real quick. And I'm like, I'm not going to go up there by myself.
I thought you had to piss too.
No, I just went in there and vaped a little bit while you pooped, right?
Well, I couldn't get anything out.
Oh.
Yeah, because someone was standing next to you, vaping.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was.
So
we went up there.
Basically, this lady booked me, and I was like, we can do a normal show just with me, or you throw me like $50 more, and I can have somebody come and like do warm up and like just create some kind of separation between a birthday party and stand up. Which is an aggressive term. And they set up like it was, we got up there. She immediately wanted to start. Which was
she's like, you guys ready to go?
Yeah, it was just so abrupt. She's like, let's get this going. And like, there were no chairs set up or anything.
Oh.
And like,
we helped set up the chairs.
You should.
We did. Yeah. And I was like, I felt good about that. I was like, all right, people know that I'm like part of the show now. It's less weird when they bring me up.
It wasn't though.
It was, yeah. Okay, so there's a mic cord. Their setup was like pretty simple, good sound quality or whatever. But you're in the corner and you have a cord that's like this long, like 4 feet long. So your range of motion is, which kind of clips the legs out from under a comic like me because I like to prance around.
Yeah.
And So then she goes up and she's like, all right, everybody. All right, attention. We have a special guest tonight. Give it up for John. She forgot my last name. Yeah.
I don't think I even told her your last name.
Didn't tell people there's a comedy show about to happen.
Didn't even say that you were a comedian.
John's a comedian. He's going to do this or that. Like, just everybody give it up for John. And everybody said, all right, John.
Legend.
What do you got?
Of comedy.
And so I went up there.
Hold on. I have to say this, though. I knew something like this was going to happen. That's why I brought him. And I said, like, hey, let's split what this is going to be, because he's got a ton of experience, has done shit like this.
Yeah.
But I knew it was going to be terrible for whoever does warm up. Like, I knew that it was going to be, and I needed somebody strong to, like,
jump.
Be able to,
and nobody was available.
Someone to jump in front of the bus. All right.
Exactly. But there was some lady in the back next to me. And she's like, what's going on here? And she's like, and I was like, you're going to find out.
What is happening?
And the lady gets on the mic, introduces John.
John.
This lady in the back of the room just turns to me. She goes, who the fuck is John? What's he
supposed to know?
And the look on his face, he had this smile like a, God damn it. Like, what? And I mean, it ended up going really well. The show was awesome, but then they had this huge buffet afterwards, and it was like all this red meat, essentially.
Nice.
Ribs.
They had ribs, pulled pork, chicken, and brisket.
Damn.
It was a good spread.
You guys sacrificed a lot of animals to make this show happen.
The potatoes were where it was at.
Nice.
What did that one guy come up to you and say, though, after that?
What?
Like, when I was gone?
The guy that was like, better luck next time.
What? After you said?
Yeah, well, no, like the show went really well and everybody was coming over to us to tell us, how much they enjoyed it and stuff. And then this guy, like, as a joke, was like, hey, you know what? You'll get it next time. Not everybody can. And I was like, sounds like the first time I had sex.
And the last time.
I had some bad moments, though, after. Like, I'm so fucking weird all the time. And I love that you just said, yeah.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah.
Wait, how much time did y'all split?
I think I did like 10.
Yeah, I did.
I don't know. I was just warming him up. I was like, and then I had to explain what the show was to everyone.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, this is about to happen now, and I'm a comedian, and you're gonna sit down now, and that's how it's gonna be. And
you're gonna sit down and enjoy the show.
You're just gonna sit down and take this.
So you did 10, and then he did how many?
23.
23.
Yeah,
nice.
It wasn't bad. Like,
yeah,
I had fun with it. I mean, there were a couple elements that were tricky. I found out after the show that the guy, the 50th birthday guy, his daughters were in the room.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear this.
Prettiest girls there.
All right. This is tonight. We go down. Career's ending. Let's go. Let's hear it.
Dude, there were a lot of beautiful people.
I'm glad I didn't do any SEX jokes. I'm glad I didn't.
It was literally like some guy came up to me and was like, the best part was you did all those jokes and his 16 and 18-year-old daughter are like in the room behind him. Like it's weird it's almost like a fucking bachelor party or something when you're doing it for someone's birthday. 'Cause it's like, you're delivering these jokes and it's for that person, but then they're kind of like all looking around.
It was like we were doing a lap dance for the guy with our jokes.
His mom was behind him.
Oh.
And she kissed me when she left.
I noticed that. She gave him a big old kiss.
I didn't dislike it. I mean, it was nice.
Adam, I've been at shows. The old ladies love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your demographic right there.
You're the young buck.
It's a warm, wet audience.
I got to tell you something happened. Last night was a clusterfuck, but I remember this beautiful girl comes over and starts talking to him, and she's wearing like this dress. It's like flowing off of her. She's gorgeous. And it honestly reminded me of like the other guys with Will Ferrell, where like he just like all the beautiful women just keep like it's like a magnet or whatever.
You're like a ghost.
And I go, she's like, oh, there's cake over there. He's like, I'm good on the cake. I'm like, I want some cake. And I go over there, I start cutting the cake, and she literally like comes up from behind me, hits my elbow with her chest. Yeah, like I made direct arm contact with fucking
titty meat.
Yeah. and like, I don't know if she was like flirting with me or whatever, but I'm so fucking weird. I was just like, this cake is for this. And that's all I talked to her about. And she just got weirded out and left me alone. And then I went back to him, and he's like fucking Rico Suave with anybody that comes over. God, I'm fucking terrible.
I'm a charismatic boy.
Yeah,
it's so smooth too. Like it's just, I'm like literally, it's like sandpaper for me. Like it's fucking. She came over the first time, and all I was doing was like licking the rib meat off of my hand.
There's cake.
You can't be elegant with ribs and cake. Yeah.
It was fucking great food, but.
Oh, yeah. So that guy comes over and tells us that. It's like, the best part is his 16 and 18-year-old daughter.
Oh.
And then walks away. And I leaned in at him. I go, so, which one's 18? Most fucked up joke.
He's doing it as he's licking his ribs. He's like, so which one do you think is 18? I almost fell out of my chair.
You gotta catch a case.
So, oh my God. It was the funniest thing
I've ever.
Oh my God. It's so.
Man.
All right. Well, we covered that at least. So, Birungi, you just got back from New York. You seem energized. We did a show last weekend. I like what you're bringing back. Like you got your show at Hopvine. Sorry, I got snacks here.
Can I vape while you're doing this?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
You guys might have.
No, go for it.
Go for it.
Cocaine,
Adam's
vape, whatever
eating
you
in
want
front
to
of
do.
the mic.
I do not care.
Yeah.
God, you guys can hear that so good. Tell me how that's going to be for your listeners.
I'm eating.
Is that nice for
Can
your
you hear
ears?
me eat this?
No.
I can't. Well, I can't hear you eating it.
I can hear the rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's you eating.
You're out of frame right now. Nobody gets
You gotta come.
gotta get it right.
Well, it's more for the sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was New York?
New York was fun. I was there for about 10 days. Booked some shows, not as many as I wanted. First time in New York as an adult. Yeah.
If you can try and scoot forward a little bit, just so it's gonna be.
Sorry, man.
No, you can.
I guess that. No, that
My
makes
memory
sense,
works.
actually.
I remember what I said.
Where'd you perform in New York?
I did a couple small rooms. There's the Tiny Cupboard in Brooklyn. There's QED.
Brooklyn.
Yeah. And then I did QED, which is, it's another small space, but it's actually pretty good. And lots of famous comedians have performed there. Jimmy Gaffigan, pretty much any, what's his name? Pete Davidson.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much any big comedian has been there. Like, it's a small, intimate room where you can go work shit out.
Where's that? Brooklyn?
It's in, no, I think it's in Queens.
Those are my favorite rooms.
And then what else I do? I have a list here. I'm cheating. I did a couple bar shows. I did the Beauty Bar, which is a weird space. It's like a mix of, I don't know if they actually do cosmetics in there, but it's like a bar and then a cosmetics, and then they have a space in the back to do shows.
That's cool.
And then what else I do? Yeah, the rest were bar shows. I did Arcadia Bar in Queens. It was a good experience. And like I said, it was the first time back in New York as an adult. The last time I was there was, I was probably like 17, 18. And
How old are you now?
41.
Wait, how old are you?
41.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so that was 30 years ago. Yeah,
Damn.
time has flown. Yeah. I'm kidding.
I think the same thing came up the last time you were on the podcast. But yeah, you don't even know what your date of birth is, right?
I don't. No. I was born in a house, not a hospital. There's no paperwork in a house. We didn't
Was
have
that next to the abortion clinic?
I survived. I crawled out of the bucket.
Oh my God.
He says such wild shit sometimes that just went over my head without you. If you hadn't responded, I was, that's just something Birungi said.
Dear Lord.
No, so for anyone listening, you would have to go back to my episode with Adam for context for that one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but quick context. This was much later in my life. I did live behind an abortion clinic. And I shared a bathroom with the abortion clinic. And every once in a while, when I went to shower, I did see some babies in a bucket.
Damn.
For real?
Yes, that's why I say
you
that.
left that out the last time.
I did. Because
I need to go home.
Okay.
Back to my kids.
I just want to see my son.
Which one do you think was 18?
This is the episode.
And as we're walking back to the cars, I'm like, I can't believe that 16-year-old was 16, bro.
Oh, man.
Real piece of shit.
Jesus.
Wow.
I feel like it needs to just be said, that's a joke. Like the whole thing. Like, just the age thing. Like,
Yeah.
just very clearly.
There were 16 and a half and 18 and a half, not 16 and 18.
Oh.
How did you know?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to cover up for this guy. They're white dudes. Look at them. It's just waiting to happen.
Look in the camera. This is what we look like. We literally we look like a picture from the news.
Like, look at the Chauvin thing. The four guys.
Yeah, of like the four guys, like literally look like one of them.
Oh, okay, so
the four guys that took down Ahmaud Arbery. Which guys are we talking about?
Derek Chauvin.
Oh yeah. Even worse. If Chauvin got a haircut.
Yeah.
Oh, let his hair grow.
Not a great time to look this way.
No,
But
absolutely not.
you know what? Really not a great time to complain.
Cancel culture.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, it is what it is. Like I don't,
Yeah.
are you going back to New York or what? Like,
Yeah, I want to go back. I did make some good connections, met some old friends, and I think I have a good idea of the lay of the land. Because I didn't realize, I mean, this is pretty obvious, but you don't feel it until you're on the ground. It's a big, can we swear on this?
yeah.
It's a big fucking city. Like, so big, you got to plan your shit right. Because, like, if you can't be booking a show, let's say in Brooklyn and then Queens, and like, if you don't have like an hour between them, you know how most people always say, "Oh, come to New York, you jump here, you jump there, you jump." No, you can't jump. You can jump in the same borough, at least in my experience.
if you're in at all the clubs in the city,
Even in the same borough, like let's say if you're in Brooklyn,
Borough?
is that what they call it? Let's go with Queens because it's easier to pronounce. Disclaimer: I'm not from here.
I think Borough is correct.
I think it's correct. Yeah.
Bureau.
No.
It's
Not
Borough.
Bureau.
I said that. I said that to test it out.
Burrow.
It's Borough. Yeah.
Borough.
Yeah.
I said it just to double
squirrel
check.
burrow.
Borough.
Burrowing.
Borough or Borrow. It's whatever.
What's another word for borough? It's
You're
definitely
saying it like Borat.
no.
Well, like it's for like neighborhoods.
It's not even neighborhood. Neighborhood is like tight and close. We're talking like
Like a
Sections.
A bureau is like a parish in Louisiana.
Okay.
maybe
I don't know
county.
what that is. Either.
Is it a county? No, county.
No, county's bigger.
Counties. But in
I
New
don't
York,
think
it
it's
does.
really important. To what we're talking about.
great
No, it is. No, but get this though. It actually is important because you said you were going to New York, and even when you're in one section, let's call it section. Let's say if you're in Queens, even Queens is fucking huge. Like if you book something at the tip of Queens versus at the bottom, it's going to take you quite a bit to go in between the two. Yeah. So that's one thing I learned. I was like, it's not as seamless as
Have
people.
you seen that movie, The Queen's Tip?
No, what's it about?
It's just a porn.
Not the king's tip?
No, it's transgendered.
It's a special kind of porn.
Yeah.
I swear, if I start getting you talking about transportation, you can fucking go on, and you love it.
I do. No, I mean,
You love buses and trains and fucking. You're like Quinn.
yeah. No, I mean,
Look at
it's.
this. This is very smooth.
Oh, dude, I did have my first moment on the New York subway.
What happened?
I was seated. It was nighttime. So one thing they don't tell you, I was at a comedy show, and this comedian was like, "Hey," I forget the context of the joke, but they were just like, after midnight, the crazies take over the subway. It's no longer for public consumption. So if you're on there, it's on you.
The Gotham City.
Yeah, and I thought they were kidding. And then I do a couple shows, and this is what happened to me because I was on the other side of town.
Wait, you thought they were kidding with that serious of a warning?
Well, they said
It's a comedy show,
Like,
John.
hey, if you walk through that area, the air is poison and you'll die. So don't walk through there. And you're like, you guys are fucking around.
No,
This is just a bit. This is just a bit.
exaggeration. Comedians exaggerate.
Yeah.
So I thought, they were just messing around, or at least it's bad, but not that bad.
Yeah.
So I'm on the train around 12:30, and I'm trying to get back to Brooklyn from Queens, and I'm sitting next to this guy. He's playing a guitar, and then across from him is an old guy with his mask on, just minding his own business. And then there was a couple other people in the train. And then halfway through, this guy puts the guitar down, walks up to the old man, stands up in front of him, and he's like, "You want to see my dick?" I was like, "No, I don't want to." I immediately turned into a lesbian. I'm like, no dick for me, sir. I am more pro pussy.
What were you before you turned into a lesbian?
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I run away. Okay. Because next stop came, old guy jumped off. Like he didn't even wait for the subway to park.
Did the guy pull his dick out or?
Thankfully he didn't. But that was a red flag.
Thankfully.
And then I went across. I basically went to the opposite side of the cart. Is it called a cart?
The car, yeah.
Train.
Yeah, car. Yeah. I went to the opposite side of it, and then there was another guy playing loud music. But for some reason, he was black, old black guy, probably in his 50s, probably homeless, but he was blazing music out loud, but it was reggae. So I sat across from him, and I felt actually chill.
Yeah, I think that'd be all right.
And he turned out great.
Yeah.
He didn't whip his dick out. He didn't say nothing. He would just like nod in and out, like he was sleeping. He would wake up, he was like, and then go back. And the reggae music was fine. So
5 stars on Yelp.
I like how before that you're just like for some reason he was black. I don't get it, but like
I was gonna bring it up, but I felt like it's like cheap on my end. Like for you, say it's fine.
no, it would have been
Just a
weird
hobby
if
comic.
Well, no, I'm just saying like.
would have been weird if it's a white dude playing reggae. Like I wouldn't feel at home.
I mean, it's pretty common in like Portland or like
but I
long as they
wouldn't
have
feel.
dreads.
I wouldn't feel at home though.
Oh yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So 2 a.m. I felt at home with that guy.
I get a question.
Funny
though.
about New York that you could be like, let me see which really loud hobo do I want to share a train car with. This one's guys. I got a good one.
No, I had to choose. What I can deal with and what I cannot.
The Goldilocks of homeless.
This one's too loud.
No, it's weird because the reason I mentioned why he's why he's black. Mike, the reason I mentioned that he's black was because all the white people on the cart they were looking at him weird, and I was like, this is not the weirdest guy on this.
Yeah, and realistically, that just cleared up space for you to sit.
Yeah,
right?
but the weirdest guy was on the other end who threatened to whip his dick out.
So
were you guys in the back of the train?
Was that?
Who do you think would win in a fight, reggae hobo or dick hobo?
I think reggae hobo
would have taken him?
win. Yeah, I actually took a video of him. I shouldn't
you
videotape people, but yeah. Well,
So you're a lesbian now, or where does that leave us? I don't really understand. I still don't understand the logic behind that.
he wanted to show me a dick. I wasn't interested.
But some lesbians like dick.
Oh, okay.
This just made it worse. I think that segment.
I'm just spitting facts.
Oh man, they're gonna splice
This side of the couch is so much less woke than we are. It is unbelievable.
Yeah, but look at us.
Yeah,
We're getting cancer, bro.
okay. So, segue into Mike a little bit here.
Yeah.
Is it weird for you guys being here together?
I don't want no trouble. I don't want any trouble.
The two of you have had a few riffs on social media.
It's so funny because I just like fucking with Birungi.
Me too. I like fucking with Mike.
Yeah, and it's just like I don't know. It's just like it was
your
that one.
face looks so Asian right now. You look just so happy.
It was just I don't know. Like I don't get out as much.
Did you guys squabble a lot when you were filming Rush Hour?
Yeah,
Rush Hour. 20 years later.
I'm Chris
That's
Tucker.
a terrible joke.
No, it's perfect.
It works out.
It's perfect. No, it was we were shooting the shit on mine.
It got aggressive.
It did. It did.
Did you guys
But like,
Just for context, so I went to sleep one night and there was like a, I don't know, set of tweets that I was like tagged in. And I woke up the next day and it was like 25 tags in these tweets. And it was just, it initially was Mike and at the Ugandan comedian.
You guys were tagging him in your fight?
I think Birungi tagged him.
Well, so the running tag or narrative between the three of us is someone's lazy. One of us is a lazy comedian. So every time
That's a narrative?
Oh yeah, every time I do something, like if I do one show a month, I'll tag both of them and be like, "You lazy fucks, you never do any shows."
Gotcha. I didn't know that narrative exists.
I noticed the pattern. I noticed the pattern.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just thought he was being mean.
Yeah, that's like,
And whenever
being mean sometimes.
and whenever he does,
there's this fucking cake. I gotta tell you. It's really good.
Yeah, Mike, you were saying.
no, like I don't know. It's just funny because like you were like whenever you post stuff like that. I remember the last time you were like, "Yeah, these are lazy comedians," and you're like, "I had a show last night. You guys didn't do anything." And then I posted, I was just like, "Yeah, I had a show last night. It was 2 towns over. You never heard of it."
No, I like it. It's just banter.
Yeah, it's just banter. And then we like, even though it got aggressive,
Well, you keep brushing over the aggressive thing. Let's talk about it.
yeah, no, it's like
Because you guys are cool now, but
We've
I
always
want to
been cool.
reopen the wound a little.
That can happen. Right before I left Houston, way back, I beefed hard with a couple of guys
Damn.
online and everything.
No,
Nothing
so
like a little hard beef, though. Right?
I mean, I've since re-examined it and been like, I was majorly the douchebag in that situation, and I think made my peace with those guys, and tried to anyway.
Yeah.
But that was like the most Facebook beef I ever like.
yeah.
But I love a good beef. Don't you just when you see like somebody post something that's kind of like, you're like, that's kind of fucked up, and you see 189 comments, and you're like, looks like this is gonna be a 30-minute shit.
You know what I do when I see that? Sometimes it's so good. Like I'll be like at a comedy show, I'll bookmark it. You know, like save it and be like, I'm gonna get home.
commenting for later.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cuddle up on
put
the
on my
couch.
favorite pajamas. Just
Cozy up.
cozy out like, oh shit, Adam. Oh man.
Oh, that's racist. Open. Oh. Love it.
But you know what? I do not banter with 98% of comedians in Seattle or anywhere.
It's
I
true,
only
I did the
banter with
math.
people that.
98%.
No, because I think most people are too weak. You know, it's like me, Adam, Mike. I can't think. That's
You
it.
mean too weak, like they can't take.
Yeah, you say something,
Busting their
people
chops.
just fall apart.
People get sensitive.
People-
I'll tell you that.
Yeah. So my background is a little bit different. Like my threshold for getting pissed is pretty high.
I just got a little
Touchy. Okay.
keep going.
No, I think I don't know. I was it was late night. I just come from the shows. I was feeling good. Mike was online. Probably I don't know what pills he was taking. And we were both.
I wasn't taking any pills. My bipolar was acting up.
See,
My bipolar was acting
my
up.
whiskey was acting up.
So what set it to where like it? What was the? I can't even think of the fucking right word. What domino fell for you personally to where like that's when you emotionally got
It wasn't that I emotionally got involved. Like it was just one of those things where it's like, oh, none of that's true. I was like, come on, Birungi, let's make this fun. I think when you were like, oh, like you're a bad father, and I was just like, you don't know.
How dare you?
And then I kept commenting. And I was like, you don't know honesty. You don't know authenticity. And it just kept going back and forth. And then and then you texted me at one point. You're just like, hey, like go to sleep. I was like, no, this is too fun. Let's keep going. And then the next day, I think either you reached out or like I reached out, and we're just like, yeah, that was just we're just fucking around. I was like, yeah. So
Yeah.
okay,
It was-
because I woke up. And I do remember seeing like your bad father. I was like, Jesus Christ. And I think I said to both of you guys, like, look, if I'm reacting to that, I mean, you can see on the video of this when you said that, John just like it hurt
The worst
him.
thing you could say to a father.
No, here's the context though. Mike has been a father for less than 6 months.
no, 8 months now. You don't
months.
even know.
Okay, no, that was a good ballpark.
How you feel
given
about
that
it?
I do not know your family.
I love it.
So he's been a father for 6 months.
I just said 8 months.
8 months.
Nailed it.
Okay, 8 months. It's like that's not an amount of time where you can. And this squabble was 2 months ago, probably.
Yeah, about 2
So
months
you
ago.
have been a father for 6 months. If someone says you're a terrible father based on 6 months evidence, that's not a true statement. They're just trying to pull your leg.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like know
Or
this
it
is
could be
I want to say something
100%
on
of the time that
can
you've
I-
been a father has been you've been horrible.
Can I say something on your behalf?
Go ahead.
Or no, like I'll say
Here,
this.
I'm gonna pause.
Yeah.
I'll take this part out. I don't want any supportive. 6 months in
yeah.
is like, you got to think this dude has barely slept
Yeah.
for like weeks.
Yeah.
And it's because he's done nothing but like change diapers, rock the
And-
baby.
and-
da, da, da,
hold
da, da.
on.
I'm just
Hold
saying,
on,
I
hold
remember
on.
6 months.
Yeah.
And like, I was a better father then. I'm just saying now I can be like, here you go, some video games, and I'm just gonna
Be on my phone.
Yeah. I mean,
like you're so attentive back. So I could see like being in a state where I'm like, I haven't slept, and I haven't like, and all I do is take care of this baby, and you think you can?
You know what it is. You know what it is. It's not that I wasn't upset about that.
Yeah.
Because whenever like someone says like it's like, oh, like people are bad fathers or bad parents, I always think about my dad and the fact that he was. And I think the fact he was never there.
And you're like, I'm not like him.
And it's not that. It's my mentality is like, oh, I'm just I'm already here, so I'm doing well.
that's his benchmark. I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
damn
I
right.
don't hit you. 100%, guys.
So
No, but that's perfect because it's right. Like I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he's like,
It's right in the middle that it's up for definition. You know, you can.
I love that he said all that.
Yeah.
he could give a fuck less about any of that.
No,
Okay, like
I'm acknowledging it.
it is as soon as the gloves go up with Birungi, he's gonna fucking go. He's gonna hit you with low blows. He's gonna
Throw
say
dirt in
stuff
your
that
eyes.
fucking hurts. Like
No, it's cool.
It's untrue.
I'm one of the dirtiest
Okay,
fighters
if-
there is. Don't worry, it's okay.
Okay, if we get down to it,
16.
yeah.
You believe it, bro? You believe that 16-year-old was just 16, man?
John, what's your comedy album gonna be called? She was 16.
Do you believe it?
No, the comedy albums go like, which one's 16? With the sound effects written in the title.
Oh
And I clean ribs, guys. I get all the meat off. So, I mean,
Were
he's
you
not
making eye
lying.
contact with her?
No, I was making direct eye contact with Adam.
Which one of you are 16?
We're not gonna get any more shows.
No, I don't think so.
We do
And
birthdays.
it was just a joke. I mean, everybody was really nice. We were respectful, nice to everyone.
I get it. I'm just teasing.
You guys could perform at prom night.
The Sadie Hopkins.
Gotta say, I've never been more excited for a show, guys.
Oh boy.
Who wants alcohol? Party at my house.
When the truth is, Adam will tell you any show we do together, I'm just trying to get the hell out of there and go to my wife.
He would not stop telling me how much he wanted to get home and fuck his wife. He could not stop talking about it.
Adam.
She might listen to this.
Yeah,
I
but
just want to go.
it was kind of endearing, but it was like, I have to get home to fuck my wife.
I didn't say I have to. I'm gonna try to. I wasn't insinuating that. Oh, she better do this. It
feel
was like I gotta get home in time to spend time with her enough that like
The
it's a possibility.
Yeah.
That I can have some, because I love my wife very. I'm
Is
super
this a
into my
thing
wife.
for you?
Like,
Do you have to like,
Yeah.
are you, if you want to get laid with your wife, are you getting laid with your wife?
Yeah.
What is up with both of you guys?
you gotta put like. I
No.
mean, you don't just like, hey, let's do it.
No,
Literally
they
every
got kids.
relationship
The
I've been
difference
in.
is they got kids. I don't.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
true.
they got to schedule around the kid and everything
But
else.
they're talking about something different. You're
So-
focused on different facts. They're talking about like courting and like
Yeah, but
sort
that's
of
no.
selling.
He, but he
Putting out
makes-
rose petals.
No, but that's completely valid. With no kids, it's a lot like it's just a much simpler affair. Like it's true. Like,
but even without kids, you still gotta like schedule it in.
because kids are exhausting, you know, like you're spending all your energy there, and then like you're worried they're gonna walk in, you know, and it's like
You don't have locks on your door.
yeah, we have locks, but I like to live dangerous. No. You believe he's only 6? It's so fucked up. It's just, can we go back and start recording? Start 10 minutes ago and
Mike, let's talk about you a little bit.
Yeah,
Change
let's
the
do
subject.
it.
I mean, we
Yeah.
talked about the feud. Is there? Can we like put ice on it?
Yeah,
like,
no, that's always
We've been good for a bit.
yeah. Okay.
He did some video editing for me.
Yeah.
Not too long ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love.
We're business partners.
It's a business, man.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure Mike's in frame.
I'm in frame. I've been.
Paying
A lot of him is in frame. Yeah.
Oh, it's on now.
churlish.
Okay. So you got COVID.
I got COVID. Yeah. Now, say, hey, what's up, guys? No, I'm joking. Masks off. Yeah. No, it wasn't bad at all. Like everyone, like, it wasn't bad at all.
He wasn't
Hear
bad.
your review on COVID.
Yeah. Like I don't know what the big deal is.
Can you write a review for COVID like it's a restaurant?
Okay. Service.
Starting from you walk in.
All right.
But don't sing because you don't sing on this podcast.
You know, he asked for beats for me.
No.
Yeah, he asked for music, and I was.
we could do a flow off. We could all sit here and flow with some beats.
I sent. I know the listeners don't really know what's going on, but like. Yeah.
That's the go-to.
Yeah. My heart told me to say yes.
All right. Mike Devore's restaurant review of COVID.
Did you want to talk shit before?
No, it wasn't talking
family
shit. It was more like the context. I used to work on a different podcast, and it's a singing podcast, and I was just I was the content producer. I was the assistant, and then I was just like he sings, he improvises his songs. And then I started singing. He's like, no, I'm the only one that sings. And I'm just like, oh, okay.
It's like that scene from The Simpsons when Bart goes on Conan O'Brien.
Just say the line.
And he goes, only I may dance. Like, Bart starts dancing, and Conan's like, no, only I may dance.
Yeah. So and then I sent. He asked for beats. This comic, he asked for beats, and I sent him some music I made, and then I started thinking about it. I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't credit me for this music. So I was just like, whatever. But anywho, the restaurant review of COVID.
I forgot about it.
I listen. The years of therapy.
You're supposed to be talking there.
Huh?
In therapy.
I do talk.
Okay.
Yeah, but I listen to a couple.
My therapist just needs to unload sometimes.
Oh, that's what I pay for.
You're my
Stop
favorite
texting
patient.
Bruce.
You will not believe what my husband
couples
did.
therapy from my previous relationship. I learned all this communication from my ex-wife therapy couple session, and then we still got divorced.
Putting it to use now.
Yeah, I was like, all right, just build upon these skills. But COVID review, 5 stars.
5 stars?
5 stars, dude. Like, it was a great experience. The service was great.
What?
Damn. The symptoms went away right away, and yeah, it felt like a minor cold, and 10 out of 10 would eat there again.
Wait, how many days did you have to quarantine?
I had to quarantine for 5 days.
5 days all alone playing video games.
I love
COVID.
I wasn't even vaccinated.
What?
Oh.
No, I'm joking. I just wanted to see your guys' reaction.
I have to go.
I was boosted, and the thing is, I was shown honestly, I didn't think I had COVID. Go ahead.
Which mic are you? Because you're a little hot.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You just, when you get excited, you start yelling.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what mic I'll test. Everyone shut up.
Go.
Testing. Probably the second one. Testing.
Yeah, that's better.
All right.
All right.
Pipes ears.
This is the time to do this. This
Only I can sing.
43.
Only I can-
Only Mike.
Only I can sing.
So wait, could you see your baby in those days?
Well, yeah. Well, that was the thing.
That's what you're asking about? You shit on him as a father, and then the first, did you see your baby?
Because I can separate the artist from the art. Okay.
The artist from the
This is the human.
So the first 2 days I didn't think I had COVID because it honestly felt like a runny nose and just just the sniffles, and then my boss made me get tested. So that, when I tested positive, we immediately started. I immediately started quarantining. I tried to spend as much time away from the family, in separate rooms. I was masked up the entire time, but there were moments where my fiance had to go take care of stuff, and I had to watch the kid, and so I did my best to be there, but not be near her. And fortunately, both my fiance and kid didn't catch it.
Very nice.
Yeah. Did the kid cross over and be like, "Yo, what the fuck? You want to hug me?
Yeah. He's like, "What the fuck?" She literally said that. That was her first words. Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, this little 8-month-old baby.
No, because the reason I asked it, have you seen those photos of people wearing this bubble wrap
Oh yeah.
costumes and hugging their kids through glass or some shit? It's the saddest and most weird shit.
No, I haven't seen that. You have to show me.
Oh man, it's I don't know. I find it sometime.
Just tag him on Twitter. 25 notifications.
No, it looks terrible.
But yeah, so that was just my experience. It wasn't bad. Like I honestly felt worse with when I got the booster, but like, it was.
You don't remember how crabby you were, I don't think.
I don't.
I talked to you almost every day during that, and it was like you were on your fucking period a couple of times. It was, and he's a lesbian, so it's like it's just.
I turned lesbian.
Yeah, it was that was one piece of it that I had kind of forgotten. Just like, I mean, some people when they get sick, they turn into just like really emotional. Like I don't, does that happen to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little baby when I get a stomach virus. Most colds I'll work right through. I'll do whatever. It doesn't even matter. But a stomach virus or stomach flu.
You still try to fuck your wife?
Yeah, I do. That's what it's like a joke in my house that she's like, you could be like dying. Like you could be like, America could be at war and you got shot 5 times and you're like dying and I'm holding you in my arms. You would try to get me to like touch your dick.
What the heck?
So you back to life.
So you have sex with a stomach flu?
No.
Okay.
You tried to.
Because I was
The
like,
disgust in your face right now.
No, because what
Trying
happens?
and succeeding are 2 different things.
You got because
This man loves his wife,
I love my fucking wife.
and he needs to get home to fuck her.
I need to go.
It's fucking, what time is it? It's 1:30 in the afternoon right now. And
I know, but
I
you
feel
gotta
like
go
this-
and you gotta be there. You gotta be like, I'm here for you, with you. I love you. And so by the end of the day,
It's like you paid your dues.
no, it's not that because it makes it seem like that's the only reason you do that. Because then, like, if you don't get laid at the end of the day, you're still gonna do that the next day. But you know,
It ups
every day resets, and every day is a new chance to to just make a good day happen.
Like you could write a book about this. Like
It's not just sex with
increasing
your
the
wife; it's
probability.
everything. It's
I love
every
fucking my
day's a new
wife.
chance.
wait, how many kids you have?
I have 1 kid.
One kid. All this fucking, just one kid.
Yeah,
Wow.
Pull out
Name
game
the
is
book.
strong.
Pull out game.
98%.
yeah, probably higher. But yeah, and I do want to get a
Snip.
vasectomy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, where they.
Damn.
So do
I
I.
want to do that too.
You shoot at him. We don't need more of you.
I think Adam would be a good father. I think Adam. I think he says that now, but I think if if it happens, like he'll.
If it knocked up some,
I don't want to get a fucking Applebee's waitress pregnant. Like I don't want to get.
You did that joke at Tony V's this week, and then this waitress walks by. It's like fucking asshole.
oh man.
Applebee's might be better than Tony V.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I second that. Like, damn.
All right, so I got a couple more topics. I know, John.
Couple more topics.
Mm.
Let me just check my special list.
The 16-year-old voice.
I got some topics for you guys to discuss.
Okay, so if you're watching us on YouTube, just a reminder, if you enjoyed this episode so far, it's been a little different from some of our other ones, but
Please hit the like and the subscribe buttons. Also, please hit the notifications bell in the top right corner so you don't miss any of our new content. And if you have any questions or comments, please make sure to submit them in the comments section. Liking, subscribing, commenting, and hitting the notifications bell help us with the YouTube algorithm so that we end up on the Discover page and we can reach new viewers. Quality radio.
I'm surprised your voice held out that long. So you got back from Brazil when?
January 7th, 6th or 7th.
Wait, which year?
this year.
Because I was like, I could have sworn I saw you at the Capitol Hill riots.
month. No, I was just there for December, basically, for most of December. My wife's whole family lives there.
That's your alibi for the riots?
It's
a pretty good
right.
one.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was not in America at the time. So yeah, that was our first time back since moving here. So it was pretty sweet. Spent a month, and it's summertime there.
Nice.
So
Nice.
Do you speak? Is it Portuguese?
Portuguese.
Yeah.
Do you speak Portuguese?
Falo.
The fuck does that mean?
Yes, I do.
It's
I
so-
speak Portuguese. Eu falo português.
I got so aggressive.
It's so.
The fuck does that mean?
Vai tomar no cu.
Ooh.
That means like.
I want to go home and fuck my
No, it's actually a fucked up thing. It's the first thing I learned. It's my father-in-law said it to me.
Was it you're a bad father?
No,
Don't go home and fuck my daughter. She's only 16.
I didn't know she was 16, bro. No, it's like go fuck yourself. It's the first thing you learn. Vai tomar no cu, like all the cuss words.
Oh,
you
nice.
know.
Nice.
But yeah, I speak Portuguese. Not great, but
you speak it.
You know, I understand everything being said to me, and you know,
Wait, is your wife Brazilian?
mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was like,
she's-
why is this guy just going to Brazil?
she's from São Paulo, so her whole
São
family is
Paulo.
Does she
there.
know jujitsu?
No,
Mm.
but
I'm not interested in it.
I mean, not that I know of. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, we lived there for a while, and then you know, that's when I learned Portuguese, and
Weirdo.
that's the Brazil trip was great. I don't know, nothing really happened. I just
But you were fucking
basically-
with the Oculus a bunch,
I
right?
literally played Oculus every single night by
Yeah.
myself. It
I've been
was-
trying to get
it was
Mike to get
amazing.
one.
If you're not on Oculus, I could just guys, it's worth it.
Oh, yeah?
It's fucking worth it. It's so fun.
Yeah, it's
And you can
a good investment.
Get together with your friends and go on adventures
Wow.
in the comfort of your own home. It's like you're hanging
Wait,
out.
is-
It's the
is-
perfect COVID gaming
I
experience.
started playing it. I got one for my dad for Christmas because, like, flight simulators on there. It's supposed to be really good,
Yeah.
and I could not stop playing it the whole time I was there. Like it was,
Nice.
and it was a really nice
It's-
house.
and it's perfect
And, like
for
my
COVID.
parents have a lot, so it's like the whole thing was a great trip for me. But it's
He just plugged his family right there. I was at the ranch playing VR, whatever, Oculus.
I
shit.
knew you were gonna say something
I'm
anyway.
like the worst
So-
kid in like 5th grade. Like, you guys want to come to my house? It's really nice, and I have lots of toys.
I just knew he was gonna say something shitty, so it's like I'm gonna beat him there.
Damn.
But no, it's really fun. Like I am thoroughly impressed because Nikita, he's a
Another-
comic in Seattle,
Another rich kid. Go ahead.
another rich kid,
Yeah.
made of money, and he like worked on like early
Yeah, he
model
was
VR
designing
shit.
one. Yeah,
Worked
And-
on it? Or
I think he
designing
helped develop a
VR
game.
I thought it was like a writer or some shit like that.
I don't know.
Poet.
But towards the middle of this sentence, I'm gonna finish my point. But no, he worked on it a bunch. And I ended up trying. I talked to him about it. I don't know why I brought him up, but it's fucking cool, man. Like the boxing games, all the interactive stuff. I think where VR could go, even with like stand up.
I was about to ask, yeah, because I saw Quentin Jones.
He did a show.
He did a whatever the VR,
VR show?
show. And from I at first I was apprehensive about that shit, but the feedback I'm hearing is not too bad.
I want to get on the front of that wave. I would love to be doing VR shows. That's where that's where it's at. The world is not headed for less quarantine, guys. People love this shit. people love being like, I can't. Sorry, sorry, I can't come to your fucking kid's birthday party. It's fucking COVID time.
Sorry, I can't come to your 50th birthday party.
No, but I mean, I think more and more people are gonna be like, yeah, this is fucking legit. Like, we can do pretty much anything from home.
Are you in the metaverse yet?
Yeah.
Nice. How is that?
It's fun. It's you can go hang out with your
What
friends.
is that? I don't.
It's just like I don't know. Basically, the beginnings of
Civilization
of the Ready Player One Oasis. It's like the beginning stages
use
of
words.
that.
Yeah,
Use
I
regular
don't know what
words.
you're just like referencing different things.
I got
Nobody
it.
read Ready Player One.
I didn't read it.
The Oasis, the whole like basically the whole
Can you
virtual
stay in
world
frame?
where the Ready Player One takes place.
No, use regular words to describe this unregular thing.
Regular words. Louder and with your mouth open.
No, you're like using technical terms to describe something technical.
It's the beginning stages of what that is. It's like it's like trying to build an entire virtual world where you can just hang out with your friends. You can like within this world go to stores, order shit. You can go to.
What's
Am I saying this wrong?
No.
Am I?
No, you're
No,
getting
it's just-
this
it's
is much
hard to
better than the
articulate.
first.
But they
It's-
haven't really.
it's-
It's still there in the. It's
Question
not.
for
It's
you.
not perfect
you,
yet.
You guys remember that Facebook game, the Garden something?
Oh yeah.
What was it called?
Farmville.
Farmville.
Oh, yeah.
So is it that, but you're inside it?
No.
No, because I heard you can like buy land.
Yeah, you can
and
do stuff like that, like Second Life.
Can
Kind
I
of
tell
shit.
you something about Farmville?
Uh-huh.
And let's come back to Second Life because that shit was ridiculous.
No, because we need to talk about Farmville.
This is worth it. So I used to work in this like office space for my day job, and the guy I work with was blind, and like he and I were good friends. Like, he's fucking hilarious. He's been on the podcast a few times, but there was a guy that sat by the door. He was an engineer, and he all fucking day he would play Farmville.
Wow.
Like you'd walk past and fucking
Crop.
just all day harvesting crops, all this shit. And he was a big guy. And like we over Christmas break, we left and we came back, and he fucking had a heart attack. He died.
Whoa.
Yeah, and we kept.
Did they bury him in the?
He died doing what he loved.
Well, all I could think about is like I said this to my buddy that I sat with. It's like all those crops are gonna die. And I don't want to use his name, but we kept referring to him as the ghost of so and so for the rest, like in his farm. But yeah, no, what you were talking about, it reminded me of Second Life because I had this class in college where they wanted to use Second Life, which is a VR or not.
Yeah,
it's a virtual environment, and you could go in, like you had an avatar, and you could go in and like go to a physical like Pizza Hut store and order a pizza, and it would come to your actual real life place. Totally stupid, like in terms of like efficiency, but it was like just seeing if you could make it work. And this is a fully immersive iteration of that. It seems
basically.
like.
Is that precise?
It's what it's trying to do.
When you guys create your, I have a question for you guys. Whenever you guys create
Shut
like a
up,
virtual character, do you pick male or female?
What do you mean?
Like your gender?
Oh, I just always try to make a guy that looks like me.
Oh, that's what I heard. The next chapter is going to be VR porn, and you can be anybody you want to be.
I mean,
Why'd
that's
you point
already
at me?
going on.
The next chapter is VR porn.
If you've heard Mike's jokes, you know where this is going. No?
That's true.
But the VR porn's weird though, right?
It is weird. It's weird.
But then like,
What's weird
to-
about
it's
it?
hard to rationalize seeing what you're seeing, but then your hand is just you're doing this stuff to yourself.
And it's so immersive, like
But you're
the
like
sound.
but you look
You guys
down.
tried it?
Of course.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm a 36-year-old man. I got an Oculus and some free time.
And a fucking bottle of lotion just calling your
Introduce
name.
me to any man in my age range who has an Oculus and some free time who hasn't looked at porn.
Wow, that's a game changer.
Not
What's
really.
scary, though, is-
I think I'm just too old for it. I think
Really?
I think I missed the boat on it.
You don't.
I'm
You
stuck
someone
watching
can
regular
walk in
porn.
on you though, like, and you had no fucking idea because you got the sound and the. So you could just be
That's
beaten
the only,
off.
that's the only part of it that keeps me hard.
The thrill.
That's the thrill.
Doesn't lock the doors.
It's so immersive. Look, it's
Maybe you add a sound effect where someone's knocking, just knocking the door.
Oh, that must be the pizza guy.
I know. Or like you hear a door open and it's just the other girl coming to join, but you think it's like your kid's bedroom door.
Jesus. Wow.
and well, your son scared the shit out of you.
Oh yeah,
right?
I tell you about that. Okay, so when you play Oculus, you make a guardian border for
Before I
yourself.
say this, he hates this so much that he hasn't played it yet.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Keep going with the story now. Don't give him a rebuttal.
Okay. You make a guardian barrier, right? So that when you're in the Oculus, like it tells you like you're getting near your barrier so you don't run into walls and shit. So, but when you come out of the barrier, the Oculus front camera like cuts on and you can see everything anyway, but it's just this like grainy black and white, like it literally looks like the video from The Ring. Like it's just like weird, creepy black and white, but you can see what's, in front of you. And so the other night, it's like a month ago when we had first, like a month or two ago when we first got it.
Brazil or America?
This is in America.
Okay.
So like I was playing it at night and I literally finished a round on like population 1 probably. And I went to get like water and I knew I had it on the coffee table. So I didn't really take the mask off. I just walked to the edge of the thing. And as soon as my face came out of the border and like the world clicked on, is my son sitting there on the couch. It's 2:00 in the morning. And it's my 6-year-old son sitting there on the couch just staring at me. Not saying a word. And like fucking scared the shit out of me. Like, because it's like a haunting. And he didn't say anything. I didn't hear him come in.
Yeah.
I just like, and he's fucking there. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm taking the thing off. It's still dark in the like
In the universe.
Yeah. Dude,
Wow.
I
scared
can't.
the hell out of me.
Just in the couple days that I had it, there's a weird, like that's going to be the next wave of like addictive type technology. Because like if you can be addicted to your phone, that thing is you play it and like anytime you walk past, you're like, fuck, I want to get back on. Like
do.
it's so.
It's true.
The dopamine.
Yeah.
I wish they would make a thing on Oculus where it Bluetooth links your phone. And then like while you're in VR, you can be like, boop, boop, and pull up your actual phone's home screen.
Wow. That's
like-
not enough for you?
And like check messages so I don't have to take off the Oculus to fuck with my phone.
Oh,
you know what
it
I mean?
for sure will do
It's
that.
going to get to
Oh
a
my
point. It's
God.
going to be
Where you never have to take it off.
No, it's going to get to a point. It's going to get to a point where you're in this world and you're still on your phone.
Oh, for sure. Well, that's
no.
the weird thing is it's so like most of this stuff. You're playing a game, like you go and like your hands are basically the only thing involved or whatever. You're so. In order to do stuff, you have to press the button or touch the thing with the actual controls, and you forget that you're wearing it. Like it creates this like when you take
weird.
it off, it's almost like when you've been on a boat on water and like you step on land, you're like this weird adjustment
you know
thing.
what that's about.
For me, it was like
He used to
roller
be a pirate.
skates. You know, like you
I was talking about
go
slavery.
roller skating.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, that was too far. That hurt. Maybe you should tweet about that later.
I am.
Bad fun.
Bro, that's insane, though. I don't know about you guys, bro.
It's fun as shit though. Like
I bet it
is.
is. I'm that guy.
It's a
like
great workout too. There's
Yeah.
like the workout.
It really is.
no, but I don't know about you guys, but you know that feeling like when you're younger.
Why are you looking over there?
No, I'm just
looking directly
window.
at the camera.
no. The camera's over here. No, but you know that. What's going on over there? No, there was someone naked at the balcony across the street.
No way, really?
Yeah, they're gone, but yeah.
I have to go.
No, but yeah. No, I'm
Was
just
it the hobo? Was it the hobo?
No, I think I've given up, like technology wise, because like I was saying, when you were younger, you saw older people that didn't catch up.
Yeah.
I think I'm now that older guy where I'm like, this is it. The iPhone 6 is the last device. You know, in the movies when the guy sits in the trench with a gun and he's like, you go. And then he's just like, I'll hold the fort down. I'll die here. That's me with my iPhone 6. I'm like, this is it.
Let me see your
Like,
phone.
I didn't
That's
realize
not iPhone 6.
whatever the fuck phone it is, 7,
That's a
6.
weird hill to die on.
Yeah, I'm sure this stuff is great that's coming out. I'm just at that point where I'm like, oh boy, this is
get it.
too much.
I think
It's
he's
heartbreaking
right,
for me.
though.
I have 2 little brothers, and we used to play online together all through our 20s.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one that still plays online, really.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, and I'm the older one of the 3 of us.
Yeah.
I have 2 older brothers and 2 younger. And it's heartbreaking to me that they don't play online anymore, you know, but
Wait, how many brothers do you
people
have?
grow up. 4?
And
Including
What-
you?
what's-
5 including me.
Jeremiah, Obadiah is the...
Jeremiah, Micah.
All of his brothers are like the names
we
of
have
the
Bible names. Yeah.
Bible name, John.
Yeah, they were
okay.
super religious.
But
when
what's
we were
the
born.
one that your mom would yell that
all of us? She would say your first and middle name. So
What?
like
Yeah.
when she was angry?
when you're angry, Jeremiah, David, Micah, James, John Mark Gard, Timothy Obadiah, Joel Roger.
Oh, bro.
the Obadiah.
Obadiah. How do you?
Timothy Obadiah is my
What
little
the fuck
brother.
is Obadiah?
They were like,
Even though
we-
it sounds like an
real
African
Southern
name.
name.
wouldn't
dude.
stop having kids, and they're like, we fucking tapped out the Bible. I don't know what the fuck to call this.
Obadiah.
My mom says I named him because I would come up to her belly when she was pregnant, and I was like 2, and I would be like, Obadiah, jingle bells. And she was like, okay, so they called him Timothy Obadiah. And,
Obadiah sounds Nigerian.
It does. Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, or like Amish.
yeah. Obadiah.
Obadiah, Jebediah, Jedediah, Fredidiah. We've got to raise this bond.
Also sounds Russian.
Yeah.
Obadiah.
Yeah. Obadiah.
My name is Obadiah. Damn.
I just want you to do Obadiah.
Obadiah, I have earned my stars.
Do you have any
Sing to me.
sisters?
I had a half sister who passed
Oh,
away
shit, I brought
10
this
years
up.
ago.
Why did you bring that up? Man?
Well, it's 10 years ago, and
She
weird
dead,
story because
dead.
I never really knew her. She was my dad's first marriage, so I really never like knew her. She was I want to say like 20 years my senior, 15, 20 years, and I found out all this weird shit. It was pretty because she died at like in her 40s, like 10 years ago. And my dad, near the end of his life, was like, yeah, like around the last time I saw Corey, and it worked out to about the time that I was like 15, 16. He goes, she was just getting in with some bad people. She was doing some adult films. Make sure you bleep out my sister's name.
For real?
Yeah, I don't want
Oh,
to
you
say
saved
her
the
name.
real name? Okay.
Yeah, I said her real name.
Fuck.
You don't want people looking?
But here's the thing. No, she used like a like anyone. She probably used like a pseudonym, right?
Probably.
But here's the thing. She was doing these videos right around the time that I was 15, 16.
Oh, whoa.
What a coincidence.
And I didn't know what she looked like.
Oh.
So I, to this day, don't really know.
You just looked up Obadiah.
I don't really know if I ever saw my sister's work
Yeah.
and appreciated it. You know? Good place to end.
Can I ask one last thing? Because we've had a conversation about this. You are very defensive about the woods and the Boy Scouts. We got on this
Defensive
topic,
of my son.
and
I'm just looking out for my boy.
like, okay,
That's all.
so John's wife, who he needs to fucking get out of here to go have sex with.
Wrap it up. Come on.
I'm ever doing.
There's about 14 minutes till you have to go fuck your wife. But she suggested that your son does the Boy Scouts, and he's on the phone with me talking about this. He's like, it's fucking ridiculous. My son is not going to go into the woods with some stranger, and nobody's going to fuck my son in the woods. And I'm like, what?
I just said that if he's going to do a camping trip in Boy Scouts, I'm going to be one of the parents that goes because I can't have anyone molesting my kid.
Yeah.
It's not the only
like,
thing that goes on
they're
there.
not going to molest you. Yeah, all the people who molest say,
I sound like
I
Kermit
will
the
never
Frog.
molest.
Yeah, I mean, how's...
But you made the point. You're like, do you know how many people I know that got molested in the woods? And I don't know anyone.
My dad got molested in the woods. One of my brothers got molested in the woods.
Which one? Obadiah?
It's the place. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say which one.
No names, no names.
I'm just saying if there's going to be... sure, guys. Boy, the scouts are, they cleaned up their act, right? Just like the church. I get it. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm going on those trips. I'm going to be out there in the woods. And
Fuck other kids.
you know, that's what I just thought. I just thought, like, maybe this could backfire where, like, why do you want to be in the woods so bad with those kids? Like, why do you want this?
You're going to use your son as bait? Oh, gee.
Which one of you are 16?
You know, Nico brought a bunch of Legos. They're in our tent.
Damn.
I don't want to burn the thing you said about your dad, but that shit was so. I mean, no. We'll leave that. But I don't know. That seems like a pretty good amount of time. You got to get home to fuck your wife. You got to play dad, or
You're coming, right?
pretend to be.
No.
We just watched the watch.
Thanks for the invite.
Where can people find your guys' stuff? You want to start?
Yeah. Just follow me at It's Mike Devore on all social, Twitter, Instagram. So.
And we didn't talk about your script today, but you've been doing the fight stuff that we talked about?
Yeah,
I think it was episode 95.
Yeah. And so like I also follow up and coming MMA fighters, gyms, and promotions here in the Pacific Northwest region. You can follow all that at PNW Martial Arts Scene on all social.
Cool.
Also, Max and Friends, right?
Oh yeah, Max and Friends.
doing
Oh yeah,
really well.
I find out tonight if we win the best animated series.
Talk
awards.
about Max and Friends.
Yeah, Max and Friends is a 6-part web series that I created during the pandemic, and just a fun cartoon that I made. So
I think we talked about that in the second time you came on too. So it's Max and Friends, PNW Martial Arts Scene, and then it's Mike Devore for his stuff. What about you?
The Ugandan comedian, Instagram, Twitter, and So funny thing about that. So my original handle, which still is for some of my shit, is Birungi Comedy. Birungi Comedy.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized that every time I did shows, people forgot my name because it's not a common name.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured, if someone was in conversation, they'll be like, "Hey, that one guy was the Ugandan comedian."
Yeah, kind of like Sinbad or something.
But guess what? Then after another show, I was talking to somebody and they asked me for my handle, and I was like, "The Ugandan comedian," and they're like, "How do you spell Ugandan?" So now I have a new problem.
Especially in the outskirts of Washington State, like Chehalis and fucking, they're not as great with the spoken word or written word, or
I don't know. So I'm in between. I'm like, do I go back? Do I stay over here? But anyway, the Ugandan comedian, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
And if you go back, will it be back to at
Birungi Comedy?
Okay.
My website is still Birungi Comedy.
Okay.
You should change your handle to White Boy Birungi. Obadiah Birungi.
Obadiah Birungi.
Birungi Obadiah Comedy. And then what's...
You can find me in America, Earth.
And the metaverse.
And the metaverse.
Just I'm John Gard. Just go Gard. I'm on Facebook. My fan page is Gard. Just Gard. Gard. And that's it. I'm
Sounds
Gardtron 5000 on Instagram.
Yeah. And then Twitter, you're at
I'm at
Gard_dog.
Guard dog, yeah. Guard_dog.
Cool.
So I exist
love
on all those
every
platforms.
time you're on here, getting you to plug your own social media is such a process. You don't fucking want to do it. You hate it. Like you probably got like 4 new followers every time we do this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's a good
nice.
4. Okay. Thank you guys for coming on. This was fun. I don't think we'd said anything of significance or purpose, but that's good. I think we did well. If you're listening, thank you for listening. And if you enjoyed this episode so far, or this entire episode, make sure to rate and review us. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit that notifications bell so you find out about our upcoming content. Hit the like button to support us and throw a comment or question for any of these guys and we'll get it answered. Doing any of that stuff helps us with the YouTube algorithm. And as always, follow us.
The YouTube algorithm.
Follow us on Instagram.
As always.
Follow
us.
Speak on it, bro.
Instagram.
John did it better. I'm just going to say.
As always. Follow us on Instagram. I found it. Pod for additional contests. We're gonna leave you with Jaga.
I just make the waves, I don't write them. I can hear the lyrics in my spirit as I write them. Why you wanna walk and talk just like them? I can't get caught up in all the hype and the excitement. I just make the waves, I don't write them. I can hear the lyrics in my spirit as I write them. Why you wanna walk and talk just like them? I can't get caught up in all the hype and the excitement. My wave pool, my wave pool. Welcome to 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 my wave pool.